Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch, and then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is Waiting for the Night from the 1990 album Violator, and I forgot to put the chords up. Hold on, let me add them in. Boop. You have to be a tech-savvy person to do this job. Okay, here we go. And then let me get the chord name view in there, and you'll see it right now. Now you can see the chords, right? Okay, we see the chords. Okay, we can see everything. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look. Let me show you what we got going on. All right, so I went to Depeche Mode Live Wiki as always, where I find all my key signatures here, and we're looking up the key signature for Waiting for the Night. The song was released in 1990. Key signature is B flat minor, so we are set to the relative major, which is D flat major. This song has been played live 290 times, and I got to see it on the Memento Mori tour and also the Exciter tour, of course, the Violator tour. But yeah, it was such a great song, and it's difficult because the lyrics are hard to follow. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to bring up a little lyric sheet with some chords, and then we will walk you through the song here. Let's go ahead and play it a little bit. Let me get some practice. I don't know if I'm going to sing it yet, but let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. Ooh. Right? Let's see here. What do we got here? My Depeche Mode heaven? Almost non-existent. I tried it live, I think, on the live stream. Maybe a few months ago. I did look up the chords and stuff. I could walk through it. I mean, we can walk through the chords maybe after this one. But yeah, no, my heaven is horrible. I don't know why. I never really actually practiced it, but I did do it live one time. So we'll try it again. Okay, let's get back to this song. But thank you so much for tuning in and for asking. How funny. That is a great song, though. I mean, in other words, I would be not doing it justice, and I try not to go live and, like, you know, make a mockery of any of these songs. And if I don't know the song, you know what I mean? It's kind of, you know what I mean? I don't want to play it messed up. I'm trying to honor Martin Gore here and his work. He doesn't need some goofball like me butchering his song, right? But I will try it, though. We'll take a look at it. I've done it before. It's a lot of chords. I'm waiting for the night to fall. I know that it will save us all, right? When everything's dark, keeps us from the start. Reality. I'm waiting for the night to fall. When everything is bearable. And here in the still be tranquility. All right, so that's what we're doing here. So let me walk you through the chords first. We got a C minor. And I'm just playing off of B flat here. Okay, you're gonna be hitting this B flat a lot. You're gonna become very good friends if you like this song. Right, so it's a C minor. Now we're going to a E flat. We're playing an E flat minor. Okay, we're skipping the E flat in this hand, though. Now this is the chord I always forget, B. Right, that's a B now. It's It's actually a C flat. I'm sorry, in this key it's C flat. Okay. Back to that, and then, which is an A flat to B flat. Okay, A flat inverted to B flat and root. Okay, so let's try it again from the top. We got our little C minor. Right, I'm waiting for the night to fall. I know that it will save us all. When everything's dark, keeps us from the stark reality. I'm waiting for the night. Right, like that. So it's back to this one. Right? I know. Your guys are going, what is he doing? Why is he showing us the song? Because it's beautiful. And you're just accenting with octaves. We're a bit back to B. Okay, and this isn't even the chorus yet, but the chorus is actually kind of cool. I'll show you in a minute. So let's do it again for the top. I'm waiting for the night to fall. I know that it will save us all. When everything's ours, this is the one I always forget. Dark keeps us from the stark reality. I'm waiting for the night to fall. When everything is bearable, and there in the still, all that you feel is tranquility. There is a star in the sky, guiding my way with its light. Gotta get the lyrics here. Oh yeah, here it is. And in the glow of the moon, know my deliverance will come soon. I'm waiting for the night to fall. Right, and you go back to the top. So let me show you that chorus now. G flat. Okay, it's inverted on the right hand. Okay, second inversion. Like that, it's a pattern. For those of you kids like me who played Simon in the 80s, you know, the colors light up and sounds. Here's where that comes in handy. Because it's a pattern. Right, so let's do it again nice and slow so you guys can get it. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, I can't see the chat. Let me scoot this over. Yes, like, okay, this part here you're talking about. Yeah, we're going to do it real slow. Let's slow it down. It is tricky. This pattern's tricky, so. Do you mean the whole thing or just this part? Let me know. Because if I need to go back, I will. I can show you the... Then you go to this one. Right, that's the E flat. Then B. So that's the verse, okay? And then real slow. Okay, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for asking me to do it. Okay, so we got that part. Then here. Right? It's tricky. Right, like that. Now B or C flat. Right? So we're going to go. Okay, then to the A flat. It's actually minor. To B flat. See it? So same pattern is just for each of the chord changes, right? So you're starting with there is a star right in the sky. Guiding my way with its light. Now, my singing isn't lined up quite right. Then back to the top. And in the glow of the moon. I'm screwing it up, but you get what I'm saying? No, my deliverance will come soon. Now, obviously, I have to practice the singing, but you get it? So let me show you the pattern now. And what I do is I accent it with the left-hand octaves. Okay, so I go. Now, if you mess up in the middle of all that, if you hit the sustain pedal and it's kind of, you can sort of get away with it a little bit. Like if you mess up one note, or the pattern, just in your mind, just don't stop, keep going and find the pattern again. You can get it. Sometimes I screw up and I hit the wrong thing. I do it all the time. Watch, you'll see. I mean, I don't mean to. I'm trying not to. But so let's start from the top. So it's kind of like on the. All right, let me slow that down. Do it again. A flat. To B flat. All right, I missed it. And then when you play it faster, it sounds a little more fluid. But I would practice it really intentionally at first. I would do it real slow. I would go. Like that, because that way you develop the muscle memory, and then you can almost like close your eyes and so, you know what I mean? You can kind of get it. And so you don't have to rely on that because when the singing comes in, that's the tricky part. There is the star in the... See, it already screws up my right hand. Sky. Guiding my way with its lights. So what I do, just so you guys know, when I'm practicing this, obviously I have not practiced syncopating the getting the syncopation on the lyrics yet, and because it'll throw this off or it'll throw this off. It'll be the... What am I doing over here? I'm going like this. I'm going. Right? So maybe what I usually do then is I practice both. I go like, there is a star in the sky, right? Guiding my way with its lights, right? Like that. And in the glow of the moon, know my deliverance will come soon. I'm waiting for the night to fall. Right? Okay. So that's what I do. I practice that. Like I had to do that for Shake the Disease. I could not get the lyrics to line up. I still mess it up when I do the chorus. It's my favorite song, like ever. You know? Here is a plea. Right? It's so hard to sing that right. Anyway, but that's how I practice. So I would recommend that to you. Just do it. And I know it sounds dumb and you probably feel dumb, but no, if you're a music major, man, you can't be, we can't be shy. You know what I mean? Like I am horrible at the mechanics of music, like theory and things like that. Right? I know enough to be dangerous, but and to teach you how to play songs. Right? But I would love to be one of those people who can sight read again. I used to read when I was little. And then, once you learn your chords and your scales and stuff, and you just kind of play anything, and you have natural rhythm, you kind of just go from there. So that's how I would recommend it. Then I would recommend also just doing the right hand. So, there is a star in the sky. And that way you know where the lyrics change and where the pattern should... Then where would it be next? I'm sorry. Guiding my way with its lights. So it's obvious now to me that the left hand I've got syncopated with the lyrics, but the right hand. So that's how you do it. That's kind of how you play that. So those are the main parts. I got you the verse. Right? Everything's dark up from the start. Reality to okay, and then we did the there is a star in the sky. Guiding my way with its light. Obviously, I need to practice, right? So you get the point. Then you go to this little part. It's the kind of a break. And I'll walk you through the chords on that. So it's actually pretty easy. It's, and when I squinted, the world seemed rose-tinted, and angels appeared to descend. To my surprise, with half-closed eyes, things looked even better than when they were open. That's it, okay? So let me walk you through that again. And I'm not even sure how I play that. I don't, I'm trying to remember how do I play that part. So I think I just hit the chords. And when I squinted, the world seemed rose-tinted. So we're going to A flat. By the way, this is like my favorite inversion of A flat. I use it all the time. And when I squinted, the world seemed rose-tinted, And you can go here. You can either go here, B flat. Okay, so you decide what sounds better to your ear. And when I squinted, the world seemed rose-tinted, and angels appeared to descend. Right, the E flat minor again. We could do it here like we did. Right, we used that earlier. We can go here. So, and when I squinted, the world seemed rose-tinted, and angels appeared to descend. Kind of nice, because it goes from here to here. Okay, it like resolves, right? And when I squinted, the world seemed rose-tinted, angels appeared to descend. Then this stays in A flat, to my surprise, with half-closed eyes. Things looked even better than when they were open. So that's it, just A flat, A flat, B flat, B flat. I'm waiting for the night to fall. I know that it will save us all. Now everything's dark, keeps us from the start. 3 hours of that A flat. Right, and then that's it. You just kind of end song. Right, something like that. That song is tricky, especially with the lyrics. Getting the lyrics down. Obviously, I'm even struggling with it a little bit. So, let's move forward. I have a couple cool songs. So let's take a look at Heaven, though. I want to fill that. Let's take a look. I never play the song, but I am always down to try it. Here, okay. Oh, no. Okay, let me see. These aren't the actual chords. Let me see if I have them somewhere else. Okay, let me show you what I mean. What I mean by this, when I say, oh, no, is that Heaven was on this site, which I really want to upgrade to the premium, I think. I want to get this site. It's called Chordify. And this site, all you do is you just put in the song you want to play. It shows you it also shows you the key signature, but this one's kind of, I don't know if it's AI or whatever. And you can play along with the song. Here's all the chord changes, see? This will help you learn it. Then you come back over to your friend Ray's channel, and we can try it together or work through it. But this is where I usually go to work out some of the songs, like songs I've never played before. So let me see. I guess I can follow along with the chords, but I cannot let this stream because this is copyright right here. This is Depeche Mode. So let me make sure that is muted to the stream. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see. I'm not going to hit the play button, but I'm going to see if I can follow along with it. So we got a B flat minor. Let's go ahead and get back for you guys to see this. I'll be looking at my screen here. And I'm going to need the lyrics too. B flat minor. So let's see what we got here. This why don't we put on a piano now, a regular piano. Then to a D flat with a B in the bass, it says. So let's see, a B in the bass, a D flat. Oh wait, what? B flat minor. I think I'm already in that key, the right key for that. I am. Okay, so here we go. B flat minor to a D flat. But I don't think D flat is in this key, so that's weird. It's E flat. Oh no, D flat. I'm sorry, D flat. Here we go. So where's it? C? Obviously, this is why. Oh, B flat minor. Where's that? I can hear it now. It's with a B in the bass. It's minor. Okay, here's how I have to figure it out. So it's D flat major, D flat minor, and we're gonna invert it. So he's walking down. So it's I'm sorry. E flat with a G. E flat with a G. Yeah. So you asked, how is my Depeche Mode's Heaven? It's about like that. It's horrible. Like I said, maybe I don't, let me try it one more time because these chords are tricky and I'm not hearing the voicing that I like. I know what it's supposed to sound like in my head. So where's the B flat? See, he tells me with the B and the bass. It just sounds awful like that. So sometimes this site Chordify does not, it hears those passing notes or passing chords and it adds it to, so there isn't, AI is not perfect, people. People think it is. Then so I just gotta get the chords on. So this would be what? To G flat. I'll have to figure it out. We'll have to work on that one. I tell you what, I'll work on it a little bit. I don't know if I'll be able to do it today, but we'll try Heaven again this week. But I don't want to bog down the show with me just banging away on the piano. I thought maybe I could whip it out real quick, but nah, this one isn't gonna. This one's a little. I mean, if you want to do it right, especially that song. But I promise I will work on that song. Okay, so let's go back to one that I do know, and I want to check the key signature on A Question of Time. This is from the 1986 album. But thank you for requesting it. And I you know, I mean, I'm glad I gave it a shot, but I don't want to bother you guys with it. I promise I'll do my homework next time before I come to class. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at now. This is A Question of Time. Question of Time. Ooh, Question of Lust, too. Maybe we'll do that one after. I'm in the mood to play something fast. Let's do a fast one. Okay, key signature on this one is D flat major, and I believe, wow, we are in a D flat major kind of mode today, aren't we? Let me see. Let me check the key. Yep, we've been in D flat major because B flat minor was the last two songs. Okay, so let's go back here. Oh, I'm sorry, I was showing you this screen. I have this album. It's on the shelf behind me. It used to hang on my wall in the 80s. What a great imagery, right? The broken picture, broken person. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at A Question of Time. So we're in the right key. And this is from 1986. Let me see what year that was released. I mean, not what year, but what day. Like, when was it? August 11th of 1986. Wow. It's been played live 839 times. Depeche Mode is performing that song live. Oh, my God, they're so awesome. I love this band. Okay, here we go. Let me now I can put on another little piano here. Let's soften it up a bit. Get to you first before they do. Just a question of time before they lay their hands on you and make it just like the rest. I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk through some of this. This is a grace note. The song starts with a grace note. It's that G is kind of what they call a grace note. You just kind of. All right, F and G. Right? Hear that? Right? Ooh, 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 ooh. It starts making these noises like. Talk about rhythm now. Right? That's quarter notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 4, 1. Right? Now you got to go to eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Right, now let's put the hands together. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So it starts on the and 1. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Right? Like that. Okay, so you're actually playing eighth notes. So I would practice it like this. And get used to this. Then I would go to quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3. It's actually eighths, so that's why I counted the and there. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Right, like that. Then go to the eighth. 1 and 2, and real slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right, and I'm early. Right? So you got to practice it. Then once you get it down, I can do it fast, I just can't do it slow. So I say, right? I have to practice. I got to get to you first. You know what? Thank you. And thank you for asking me to play Heaven, because I've been needing to work on that song. So I believe the universe tells me what to do, and you just delivered the message. So thank you. I need to work on Heaven. And you have a good day. Hey, thank you. Oh, somebody. Okay, great. Great. Let me know the next time you pop in if you're stuck, especially on this part. Where is it at? Where's that? Oh, there it is. Remember, this is in unison. Then you keep the G on top. Okay, that's the hardest part, is when you get to that. Right, so good luck to you on somebody. Let me know next time in the chat how you're working on that part. Remember, right? And you know that part if you finish part one. Okay, so you have a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck on that one, and thank you for recommending Heaven. I'm going to be working on that one. Okay, so let's get back to a question of time. This is the verse now. Oh, by the way, no, we were talking rhythm. And so I was showing you the very beginning of the song because it's the easiest place to tell you about the rhythm. right? And then you worked your way up to the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right. I guess the eighth notes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now remember, it starts on and 1 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so it's on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. See how it's on the and because it starts on the 1. So the grace note is on the and. Good. Because you're changing. Okay, now here's the tricky part. When you get to the 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and once you get advanced, you can jump it. You can do it. Then to F, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so you want to do it like that eventually. Oh, see, I even mess it up. I got to get to you first. Okay, so you're gonna follow in unison now. Before they do, it's just a question of time. Before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest, I got to get to you first. It's just a question of time. Right, and we'll learn that part next. Okay, so let's go to the verse. So luckily the jump is at the same time. Right, and we'll learn that next. Okay, so that is your verse. I just wanted to have a clean recording of the of what you're playing. Then you got to sing it. I got to get to you first. So I would practice again. The way I learned this song is I would go, I got to get to you first. Before they do, it's just a question of time. Before they lay their hands on you. Right, so that's how I practice it. Then I work my way up to, I got to get to you first. Before they do, it's just a question of time. Right, and then eventually you'll work up to the, I gotta get to you first. Before they do, just a question of time. And then eventually the last phase is you add the on the 4. Right? So then it's I gotta get to you first. Before they do. Just a question of time. And that's how I learned how to play the song. I started with just very simple. Get the lyrics lined up with the notes. I gotta get to you first. Before they do. Just a question of time. Before they lay their hands on you and make you just like the rest. I love this part. And that sounds so good. I make you just like the rest. I got to get to you. And by the way, there is no jump up on this last part. The C, the A flat, or the E flat, okay? There's no jump up. I just go... I got to get to you first. So it's So it's just a question of time. Okay? So that's how it goes. So it's just a question of time. Okay, here we go. Okay, there you go. And there's your main riff of the song. Okay, then of course you got to get it up to speed with the... So I'd practice it like that with quarter notes first. And then your brain just kind of knows. And then when you want to go double time, it's just like... I'd practice it without the jump first. I'd go... Right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Right? So try to do it slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So let's see if I can do it on a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to do it without the and. It's hard. I'm just so used to counting it in eighth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. So that's how I would do it. I'd practice it in all those different and then go to... That's the trickiest part right in there, okay? It's getting that jump up, right? You'll get it, though. You'll get it. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. See, if I try to slow it down, it's hard for me, but I'll do it again. Something like that. Okay, so you get the main riff of the song, and then I showed you the intro. So the verses are the same when you do verse 2. The last thing you need to know is when you come back to this grace note business for verse 3. Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good. They need something to do. Until I looked at you, and then I condemned them. I know my kind, and what goes on in their minds. It's just a question of time. Right? So let me show you verse 3, and then that's it. That's everything you need to know, okay? So, sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good, and they need something to do until I looked at you. So we're going, and then I condemn them. I know my kind and what goes on in their minds. Okay? Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. You look good. They need something to do until I looked at you, and then I condemn them. Right? I know my kind, what goes on in their minds. Just a question of, right? Then you do it in eighth note. Sometimes I don't blame them wanting you. You look good. They need something to do until I looked at you, and then I condemn them. I know my kind and what goes on in their mind. It's just a question of time. Right, then you got these little things that go. So it's like. Here's a little harmony in it. It sounds like almost like a muted horn, right? It's played over this verse, over the main lick, right? Right, you know what I'm talking about? It's like a wah, 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 wah. Anyway, that's a little harmony there. So it's, let me do it again. Oh my gosh, I might as well hit every wrong note. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, got it. So it's okay, nice and easy. Okay, so here we go. Right, like that. Okay, that is like literally the last little lick that you need to learn. So once you get through verse 3, then you're good, and that's it. And you just play the song out. Right? So let's go ahead and move forward, I guess. If that's good enough, I feel like I should do verse 3 one more time. Sometimes I don't blame them for wanting you. I'm screwed up. And you look good. They need something to do until I looked at you, and then I condemned them. So let's go. And I condemn them. I know my kind and what goes on in their minds. It's just a question of right, and then like that, and you play it out. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. That was 1986 Black Celebration album. Question of time. Not a lot of time left, but let's go ahead and play it. I'm kind of in the mood to play something faster. Let me put the key signature on. Let's do a little behind the wheel from the 1987 album, Music for the Masses. Let's see, Behind the Wheel. How many times was that one played live? I love this Depeche Mode live wiki, by the way. And I always have to mention that I'm not affiliated with them. I just love this as a research tool. Okay, so we're in the key of D minor. So D minor's relative major, I believe, is F. D minor's relative major. F major. So we're going to set our little software here to F major. Bada bing. Boom. And then let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit behind the wheel from the Music for the Masses album. I wanted to see how many times it was played live. Let's take a look one more time. Sorry about that. Martin says, I still really like that track. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Studio outtake. And then let's see. What does it say? It's been played 629 times live. It was released December 28th of 1987. Wow. I was in high school still. I love this song. Okay. Let's go ahead. Take a look at it. Behind the Wheel. We got a B minor. Here's B major. Right? Make it minor. Then we got D minor. Then we have a G minor, which is inverted. Okay. Second inversion, right? There's root position. First, second. And then from there, we go to B flat. Right? So it's just from here to here in the inversion. So let's do it. My little girl, drive anywhere. Do what you want. I don't care. Tonight. You could do the B minor here. I'm in the hands of fate. That way your hands just go. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? If you want to play it with chords, you just follow along with the B minor, right? Kind of neat. It works out. And the song is this entire song is these four chords right here. So you can play it like you could really make a nice version of it if you want to do an acoustic version. My little girl, drive anywhere. What you want, I don't care. Tonight, in the hands of fate, I hand myself over on a plate now. Oh, little girl, and when I feel I'd rather not be. Right? You can play it that way. The one behind the wheel. Right? Nice and slow. I played it nice and slow, so you guys can follow along with it. That's like this. Then there's B flat. Like that. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and end it there. I'll have to maybe pick up with Behind the Wheel. Let's do some stuff tomorrow from what do you say we do a little bit from Music for the Masses? Ah. Well, what else is from Music for the Masses? We got Pimp. Right, there's Pimp, then there's I want you now, tomorrow won't do. There's a yearning inside and it's showing through. Reach out your hands and accept my love. We've waited for too long, enough is enough. I want you now. My heart is aching, my body is burning, hands, is it major? Right? So we'll do a little bit for Music for the Masses. What do you say? There's some good songs on Music for the Masses. You know what I mean? So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do a little bit for Music for the Masses. I think I was doing Sacred. Where's that? Where's that? So it's right. So that's like Sacred, and we'll do some songs from Music for the Masses tomorrow. Okay, you guys have a blessed and happy day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow.